classic TV and movie fans? Rick9G here. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to be talking about The Addams Family and the new rendition that is coming from Netflix called Wednesday, who's going to be focusing on the character of Wednesday Addams. Now, who else will we see in this new show on Netflix? Well, we're going to see Gomez Addams, Morticia, we're going to see Lurch, we're going to see Thing, and this has sparked the biggest controversy ever. I want to know your thoughts because whenever we think of the Addams Family, we think of these individuals, the people from the 60s. You can also think of the 90s movies that I thought were pretty good. I know that some people aren't a fan of them. I loved Raul Julia in this, Angelica Houston. We had Christopher Lloyd. We had so many good actors in this. Christina Ricci as Wednesday. She was a perfect casting. Just like Lisa Loring in the sense of they were just so good, right? And then we have the biggest complaint now. We had John Astin as Gomez Addams, then Raul Julia as Gomez Addams, and now we have someone else. Whether you agree or disagree with this reboot, please note that a like for this video lets me know that you want to see more content like this, covering the Addams Family, that you enjoyed this video. But if you don't agree with the reboot or like the reboot, whichever, don't let that reflect in your thumbs up or thumbs down. That I have nothing to do with the reboot and so forth. This is just focusing on the actual idea of, is this a good idea or not? You want me to cover more about this? Don't forget to leave the thumbs up buttons. We have Luis Guzman starring as Gomez Addams. Now, Tim Burton is heading up this project, which is a little surprising because many people think it's like a perfect fit, like he should have been doing this all along, and he never really did until now. And who's going to play Morticia? Catherine Zeta-Jones. That's surprising. I mean, I think she's a pretty good fit. I don't know. I want to know your thoughts. What do you think? Does she play a good Morticia? Does she look like a good Morticia? A lot of people's controversy is coming from Luis Guzman and his look. The fact that he was cast as Gomez Addams. Remember, Gomez Addams was known as a Spaniard, not technically Latino. We can get into all that stuff, but I mean, technically it is correct. But if we look at the cartoon, I think that's what some people think of the actual comic by Charles Addams. And we look at the comparison between Luis Guzman and the original Gomez Addams. Hey, there are some similarities. You could even say he looks the most like the cartoon, or like the comic strip as the cartoon essentially, than any of the others, which is Raul Julia and John Astin. But for me, here's my thoughts. Here's the way I see it. What has to work for me, the crux of it, is the love or the relationship, or essentially just the romance between Morticia and Gomez. It was perfect between John Astin and we have the lovely Carolyn Jones. But then here we have Raul Julia and Angelica Houston. Perfect as well. It just worked. The chemistry was there. But now we're going to see Catherine Zeta-Jones and Luis Guzman. Does that look believable to you? Some people are really complaining about its hairpiece, that it looks odd, it looks weird, it doesn't fit. Well, they are mysterious and kooky, and they are strange. I don't know if that's just part of it. I want to know your thoughts below. What do you think of this? Will you give it a chance? There is a trailer. Do you want me to break down this trailer, get more into the show, maybe even watch it, which wasn't my plan. I'm going to tell you right now. I just saw so much controversy and I wanted to let a lot of my audience know because I know a lot of you are big Addams Family fans. I've covered the original show in depth and I really want to know what this live action reboot would look like to some of you. The show is focused on Wednesday Addams. And you will see her family, you will see Lurch, you will see the difference in Thing. Look at Thing. He has a kind of a weird, like stitches and so forth, a little more grotesque. And I don't know, maybe I will look at the actual trailer to see what people think. I want to know your thoughts down below. Let me know if you want me to cover this. If you like a video like this with updates, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. If you by any chance don't like any of these reboots, don't give the video a thumbs down. Just let me know in the comments below. Keep that separate from the up and down. Usually the like has to do with you enjoy this type of video and you want to see more of it. Thank you so much for the support as always. Don't forget to always stay positive, always better yourself, and most importantly, be hopeful. Thank you so much to my supporters on Patreon, especially my Diamond tier patrons. New patron Gerard D, David D, Citizen Kane 359, Greg S, Kevin K, Ricky, Sally, and Vito L. Make sure to check the links in the description to see how you could be on this list as well.